What's up, observers? Welcome to episode 24 of
happening?
Third Party Observers.
Back in business.
I'm Austin, as always, joined by my co-host John and John and Stan.
Co-host.
Co-host?
Yeah.
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 We already had too much little whiskey.
Yeah. Today's podcast is brought to you by Ozarka Water, 100% natural spring water, proudly Texan.
Texan. From the Texas
Oh.
Public Water Supply.
Why don't we don't want Texas sponsors?
Yeah, I know, but I figured it out last second.
Texas.
Let's see. Sources. Piney Woods Spring, Wood County, Texas, and or Moffett Springs, Walker County, Texas, and or Roher Spring, Henderson County, Texas.
Oh my lord.
That was a plug, man.
Yeah.
Good job.
We joked because the other people are drinking Nestle, and Ozarka is
It's a sponsor of this podcast.
well, Nestle Waters North America, I think, owns Ozarka.
He can't even keep his brand straight.
Well, no, I don't know. It says Nestle Waters North America Incorporated
I
down
think-
here. That
I
means
think
that
Nestle
they own
is-
so
it, right?
Nestle owns Ozarka?
I think Nestle
I mean,
is
Nestle's a
Coca-Cola.
Nestle's a huge company.
Isn't
They-
it? Isn't it
They make
Coca-Cola?
hot chocolate.
I know, but I think don't they also own Coca-Cola, or aren't they the same
Coca-Cola
brand?
No one owns
Coca-Cola owns everything.
Coca-Cola might own Nestle. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I don't know. Did you guys ever drink the or buy the Nesquik?
Yeah.
Chocolate powder?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm. Did you only do chocolate milk with it, or did you?
We made hot chocolate too.
Did you ever sprinkle it onto vanilla ice cream?
No. But
It is delicious.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah.
Although, why wouldn't you just get chocolate ice cream?
Because chocolate ice cream is not very good.
How is that different?
Because it's like if you sprinkle cinnamon on
Just like a little
something.
topping.
Yeah.
So it's like when you go to Brahms.
Yeah, I'm not dumping the whole thing on there. I'm not
You're not
eating
mixing it
sand.
all together.
It's like when you go to Brahms and you get a chocolate shake, but you get a vanilla with chocolate syrup. It's better than just chocolate ice cream shake.
I didn't know that was an option.
It is an option. It's very good because I don't think it's as rich. Or I don't know. It's different. It tastes
John
better.
knows the ins and outs of ordering at Brahms.
Listen,
Yeah, he does. Today's podcast was almost brought to you.
By
Oh
Brahms.
my gosh.
What?
Shut the front door. All right. Nestle owns a lot of different companies. Obviously, they own the water that we're drinking. Nestle owns Gerber.
What?
what?
Shout
The
out
baby
Nestle.
Gerber company, not the knife Gerber
I
company.
mean, they're the one and
That
the
is
same,
still
No.
not proven.
100%. I'll prove it right now.
Let's see. Nestle, owns Nespresso. They own Purina. They own Blue Bottle Coffee Company, whatever that is. They own Stouffer's.
Is this just gonna be?
This is a history podcast now.
This is a history of what Nestle owns for
Yeah.
45 minutes.
Buckle in, folks. They also own something called Chameleon Cold Brew. Nestle. They're up to something.
Up to no good.
Up to no good. Do you know who their founder is?
John Nestle.
Henry Nestle.
Last close.
It's a Swiss company. Their headquarters is in Vevey, Switzerland.
Mm.
And that 100% that is pronounced correctly. Don't even try to
Vevey.
call me on it. Vevey, Switzerland.
Vivi?
Yeah, Vevey. Bonjour. All right. Well,
Well, hey, let's settle this once and for all. I have from a reputable source that Gerber Knives is a separate company from the baby.
what is it?
company.
Wikipedia?
It's answers.com.
Well, that disappoints me. Yeah,
buddy.
it's fine. I'll get over it. Okay, well, before we get started with the show, go ahead and follow us on social media: Twitter @Party Observers, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube @Third Party Observers. Speaking of YouTube, we need to get another video out there.
Sure do.
People, if you're listening and you're like, I want to see the observers do this.
It can be something stupid. It could,
Well,
It could be something smart.
fun.
We've
could be
got to
something
be
smart.
careful because the last time we asked this, we had people suggest that we eat hot peppers, and I do not want to eat hot peppers.
Oh, I didn't realize that. We
Yeah.
had people
Yeah,
say
I
That was the
remember
last
that.
time we asked, and it was.
yeah, probably hopefully not nothing
They
painful.
want to see us suffer.
Yeah, that's fine. I understand it.
I mean,
After listening to this podcast, I might want to see it suffer too. After hearing me talk about Nestle for, 10 minutes.
yeah, goodness.
But yeah, no, like give us your ideas and we'll take advantage of them and claim them as our own.
Unless it's something dumb like eating hot peppers, which we will not do.
Yeah. Now, if the idea is eating hot dogs,
Well,
then
That is on the table.
we might be interested in that.
Corn dogs
Shout out Dirty Curdy if you want us to come and
sponsor.
Yeah, next week's podcast brought to you by Dirty Curdy. Well, today's show we're gonna play another round of True Confessions. We're going back to school. This not doing trivia and seeing if we graduate. This time we're actually gonna get a piece of education, a lesson from Lawler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
me.
summer's coming up. We're having a little bit of a summer themed
Mm.
draft. So
Oh, boy.
look forward to that. But John, you said you had a story.
Oh my gosh. So last night at work, so people that just work on the night shift are usually a little bit different anyways, myself included.
True.
But I enjoy it.
I've worked night shift before. I know how it goes.
Yeah. So anyways, I heard something, honestly, it was terrifying it kind of scared me a little bit. One of my coworkers who, yeah. So anyways, they started like singing very lowly, like low, like
Lightly.
whisper
Yeah.
singing, but it was like whisper screamo versions of songs that were not supposed to be screamo. And it sounded like they were kind of like chanting and like trying to bring something up. Like I got scared. I was like, I am one of my buddies in a different department. I was like, oh shoot, something's happening and I don't like it. It scared me. And he's just like, well, sing along to make it a spooky duo. And I was like, no, I'm too scared. I'm too scared.
So did you ask the coworker what he was singing?
No, I heard what they were singing, and it was just random songs, but it was like screamo versions, like whispering, like very angrily, and I was like, ooh. It sounded like honestly, it was scary. Like, it doesn't sound scary, but it scared me. Like, I was.
Well, okay, but you keep saying random songs. Were they like normal songs? And
Yeah.
they were just singing them in a screamo voice?
Yeah,
Because I've 100% done that to Disney songs.
yeah, and it like and I don't think this person is like. I honestly think a few screws are loose, but that's a different story.
But you don't think they're satanic? Is that what you're trying to get at?
I hope not, but man, I was honestly a little bit scared. I was like, oh, this is unsettling, and anyways, that's the story. It scared me. So, nope, but nobody from our work listens to this, so it's fine. But
You think John's gonna get
Murdered.
hexed? Or murdered too? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying that maybe cursed or.
Oh yeah, the
Something.
curse will lead to murder.
well, speaking of, I've had.
Speaking of curses,
Yeah,
have you been cursed, John?
I don't know. I hope not.
Probably.
I keep having this recurring dream where I lose all of my hair, and
Sad day.
I wake up so mad.
Oh, the
and
horror!
scared. And I wake up and I'm like, is it there? Is it there? And I was just like, it's there. And I'm just like, oh. But yeah, I've been having this dream for like the last week or so, and it's just like, what the heck is going on? And I don't know.
Serves you right. For
Maybe.
making all those jokes.
Maybe this person at work is trying to put a curse on me.
Lose all your hair.
Yeah,
You're gonna cut your hair when you donate it. Never grow back.
that would be unfortunate. I'd have
you know they say dreams have meanings. Have you looked up what that possibly could be?
I have not.
Well, I have. So, one meaning of your having a dream about your hair falling out is concerns about aging. So, are you concerned about growing older and coming face to face with beauty concerns associated with aging, such as hair loss? Is that setting in, John? You're approaching 30.
Oh, listen, I'm still a few years away from 30.
Yeah, but you're approaching it.
I am. It does make
Fast
me
approaching.
It does make me a little bit nervous. I don't know. I mean, feel like not, but doesn't make me that nervous. So I don't know.
Have you consulted your local fortune teller?
I have not. Maybe I should. Maybe that's what we should do. We should third-party observers visit a psychic.
Maybe you should talk to your screamo coworker and maybe they've got some answers.
Maybe they're the one trying to hex me.
They're like, ha! It worked!
Yeah, I don't know.
Meaning number 3 is says it can correlate with the idea of toxic, poisonous relationships in your life. Do you feel that there's someone in your life who's having a negative effect on you?
Listen, there's probably
Don't answer that question.
Yeah, no, all of my relationships are so good. I love everyone at this table so much. It's not toxic at all.
Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see if your hair really falls out. Maybe I'm just, why I see. I can't really pull pranks on John in his sleep because I'm never there.
True.
Maybe Luna's going in your room and whispering things. Which, first of all, whoa, that would be a surprise to all of us.
Yeah, I'm not a pleasant surprise.
Luna, you can talk.
She's in there and she's just saying, "You're gonna lose your hair. You're getting old. You're getting fat." Just all these things.
Yeah,
And your conscience is losing it. So
maybe that would be terrifying.
yeah, that would be terrifying. I can't even imagine being bald. I mean,
Yeah, what a life! I wouldn't want that. Wish that on my worst enemy.
yeah. I mean,
It's great.
I'll
I
be
love
there in a few years. So shout out to this hat. It's helping.
Really? Okay, so true story. Like when I was losing my hair, it was getting really bad to the point. Like I just kept it really short, and I didn't like how I looked, and I was just kind of insecure. So I wore hats a lot too, and I just kind of got to the point where it's like, well, how bad can it be? So I shaved it off, and I was surprised. I was afraid I was going to look terrible.
Yeah, but you're kind of blessed with a nice shaped head.
I do have a symmetrically shaped head,
Yeah.
and that helps a lot.
I
Also,
am
you have a
afraid.
nice beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I didn't have a beard, I
You
would
look like a penis.
like a giant penis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that little whale back there. What are those white whales called? Beluga? Something or other?
I don't know.
Oh yeah. I thought you were gonna say a sperm whale. Well, that's gonna bring us to our first segment of the show, which is True Confessions. So we've played a few rounds of this. I don't know whose turn it is to go first.
You go first.
I think I went first last time.
I'll go first.
I choose right. No, that one. Stop it. I choose this one.
This one?
Yes.
All right.
All right, here we go.
I once got bit by a copperhead.
I don't think so.
How?
I mean,
How? Well, I don't know why I'm asking John. I'm asking you. How?
So we were camping, and it
Where?
was in Arkansas.
when?
And
When?
like 2019. It was actually Memorial Day weekend camping trip.
We knew you then. If you got
Yeah.
bit by a copperhead,
You did not get
that
bit
would
by-
have come up.
You would have told us.
Maybe not.
I remember there being a copperhead on a trail of a hike that you went on.
Yeah, and you almost stepped on it, but someone shoved you out of the way,
Yeah.
and you did not.
And then
get
we
bit.
moved it off the trail. I moved it off the trail, and when I was trying to move it off the trail,
It bit you.
It,
yeah,
I
It bit
punctured
you.
skin.
Where did it bite you?
my
at?
stick wasn't long enough on the hand because that's what's closest.
On
to
the
it.
hand.
Mhm.
And so it made contact. It actually bit you.
It
It
punctured your skin, like.
didn't- Yeah.
It scratched. It didn't quite go through the skin.
Okay.
This is just such an easy lie.
Yeah, it's got to be a lie.
How hard did you struggle coming up with something to write that you came up with something
Like-
that was so recent?
If you would have said like, "Oh, when I lived in Alaska," that's more believable.
Well, I don't think it's very believable that he got bit by a copperhead in Alaska
Or well,
because
yeah,
there
there's
are
no
copperheads. There's no
snakes.
snakes.
in
well,
it.
no, there's probably snakes in Alaska,
They're not.
Yeah, but there's not.
or maybe
copperheads.
Africa. You could have said a different snake.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a lie,
I'm
and
also-
then if you say that it's true, I'm gonna say that you're lying.
Yeah, same. It's got to be a lie.
What is it?
It is a lie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
I
just,
thought it was going to be too absurd, and you guys would think that I'm trying to throw you off, and it didn't work.
No.
We
You,
knew
you got.
in
You can't just be like,
2019.
I got bit by a super venomous.
They're not actually. Yes, they're venomous, but I looked it up. They don't actually. They rarely actually kill people.
Well, yeah, but you still have to go
Listen,
to the
that's
hospital.
not what you
and
hear
stuff.
about when people say, "Oh, I got bit by a copperhead." No one's like, but it didn't do anything, so
Yeah,
I just
I mean-
moved on with my life.
You still have to go take antivenom and all that at the hospital.
I don't know how all that works.
don't know either.
Same. What you have to first catch the snake.
Well, you don't have to.
Yeah, but that's what they strongly suggest.
Well, they just want to make sure that you're getting the right anti-venom from the right
Yeah.
snake.
We brought up Nate Bargatze on the last podcast, but he's got another good bit about that.
He's a funny guy.
Like, what makes you think I could catch a snake like after it's already bitten me? Yeah.
Just throw
All
a
right.
rock at it, you'll be fine.
Well, that was an easy lie to detect. So, all right, John. Let's see what
Let's
you
see
got.
if I have a better lie than Stan or a better truth. Who knows? Okay. I once flipped a golf cart, like on its side, or I guess over. I don't know how flipping
Was it at Falls Creek?
No, it was not.
Where was it?
It was at my buddy's house. He had a golf cart. I was, we were doing something stupid, like shooting each other with airsoft guns, and I was trying to get away. And so because we had driven out to his pasture, and then so I hopped.
His pastor?
Pasture.
Pasture.
Yeah. So and then I hopped in hit the golf cart we took out there, and I hit a rock going up a slope, like going up a kind of like it was kind of like a pretty steep slope like this. One of the heel hit a pretty big rock, and it flipped over on its side. Luckily, I did not get squished. But
Was it just you and the?
it was just me in it.
You
Yeah.
were driving.
I was driving, trying to get away and not getting shot.
How big was this rock?
I don't know. It's probably like I don't know.
Did you
Rock
not try
size?
to miss the rock?
I was too busy trying not to get shot.
So
that
you were
was-
looking behind you and driving forward?
Yeah.
Is this your only instance of turning over a golf cart,
Yeah. Only time I've
or
ever
being in a golf cart that was turned over?
Yeah. Because at Falls Creek, I never got, I got thrown out of a golf cart at Falls Creek a few times,
Okay.
but I was never flipped one besides that one time.
Any other? What? How old were you?
Like 13, 14.
Oh, so you're pretty young.
Yeah. I was just a little kid. We were being stupid.
Just a little kid.
And his family had a golf cart.
Yeah. So my buddy James, we had 85 acres. He probably had he lived a mile away. I mean, they probably had at least 80 acres too. So we just ride it around.
Golf cart was how they drove around their property.
No, I don't know why they had it. They had like an old truck that they would drive around their property. But for fun, whenever we'd go over there, we weren't allowed to drive the truck, but we were allowed to.
Because you were
drive
13.
You were
Yeah.
shooting each other with airsoft guns.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say it's a lie.
I think it's a lie just because to flip a golf cart going up a hill just by hitting a rock,
You would have to hit a really
you have to be
big
going
rock.
really fast. And you can't go fast up a hill in a golf cart.
Yeah. I mean, I think
Like I could understand if he turned real fast and it flipped.
I think more would have to be in play for him to flip it.
Yeah. I'm going with lie too.
Yeah.
It is a lie. I went up on two. I got it on two wheels, and then I leaned hard. I went real hard to the side that the wheels were on the.
Yeah.
I leaned. It was close. I was like, oh no. But it was.
That's funny.
Yeah, I almost flipped it. Didn't quite flip it.
Yeah, see, at first my gut was lie, but that was because I thought that you had flipped one at Falls Creek. But I think I remember you got thrown out of the golf cart with Harley.
Yeah, just a small concussion.
yeah. Yeah, if anyone wonders why John is the way he is, listen to some of these stories.
Multiple concussions.
Okay, well that brings it to me. All right, so
What's it gonna be?
what's it gonna be? All right. I've never been pulled over.
I believe it.
I also believe
Austin drives like a grandpa.
he does
But
not-
he knows that we know he drives like a grandpa, and he thinks we'll think he's telling the truth.
But could he have been pulled over? Like, what if he had a light out? like or something.
Yeah.
Because they pull you over for that.
Yeah.
You don't get tickets for it.
Mm-hmm.
I do have a light out right now.
You should probably take care of that, Austin.
Yeah, you told me about it a little bit ago, and I haven't done anything about it. And then Amy's father recently was like, "Hey, did you know that you have a taillight?" It's like,
Yep,
"Sure do."
Sure do.
Yeah, they're super easy to replace.
Yeah.
That's tough because I know he's never gotten a ticket,
Yeah.
but I don't know if he's ever been pulled over. Because there's not a lot of questions we can ask to, like, oh,
Which vehicle were you never pulled over in? What? So, do you just drive the speed limit? Always?
Not always,
You're like 5 over?
but I never go way above the speed limit. I'm usually, 5, 10 over, sometimes 15.
10 over's a lot.
The
You get
10
pulled
o-
over for
10
10
over's
over.
only on like the highway.
Yeah.
10 over.
Yeah, you definitely have to pick and choose. But even on the highway, I've been pulled over for 10 over on the highway before.
Well,
Yeah.
I haven't.
well,
Because
I've
if
been
I
pulled over.
had, I couldn't have written that.
I've been pulled over probably 7 times, and
I believe that.
I've gotten a warning every single time.
oh, I've gotten a couple tickets.
Do
It's made me
warnings
mad.
not go into a system?
No.
Well, they do for like 30 days. And then if you get
Mm.
multiple warnings in a month, then they'll, or however long it is. I don't know how long. Anyway, never got a ticket before.
Never had a ticket.
Did you start driving at 16?
Yes.
Yeah, but his car was new,
Mm.
like so he's pretty careful with it.
Well, my first car wasn't. But
Oh.
Did you
Well, I
drive
just
that truck?
because you got graduation, you got this your
Yeah,
car now.
Elantra.
yeah, graduated high school. I got
I-
brand new
Because I remember
Hyundai Elantra.
one
Nice.
of your friends like spilt something in there and you got mad.
Hmm.
I'll make sure
I
not to
think
write that.
You have been pulled over, but you just didn't get a ticket.
I also think you've probably been. No, dang it. No, I'm gonna just go opposite. One of us is gonna be wrong. I'll say you've never been pulled over.
I have been pulled over.
I knew it. I knew it.
One time. And
Were you going 7 over?
No, I was in downtown Muskogee, if you'll
Mm.
call it downtown Muskogee. And
Main Street.
Oh dang it! I remember you telling me this.
yeah.
because you
And-
were on one of your site visits.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a
And
work trip.
it was a work thing. I mean, I was in my car, but
Yeah.
Dang it!
yeah, like downtown, I've never really been through downtown Muskogee, and I just didn't see where they had they had stoplights, which,
Yeah.
first of all, downtown Muskogee, why, and stop sign would have definitely worked, and I just didn't see it, and saw it too late,
Sad day.
realized that I did it, and it happened to be right. I mean, the cop was like on was turning onto my road, and so he saw me do it, and then pulled me over, and he's like, "Do you know what you did?" I was like, "I definitely ran that stoplight," and I said I had never been to Muskogee, and first time driving downtown, so now I know where they're at. And he was like, and then he's like, "All right, well, pay better attention." I was like, "Yeah, sure."
You got it, boss.
And I haven't been pulled over since.
Yeah.
So
That's your one experience.
Dang
Did you like when he pulled you over? When I
I
the
pulled
first
into a parking
several
lot.
times that I got pulled over, like my heart started beating real fast,
Yeah.
and I was like real nervous. Did that happen to you?
I mean, yeah. I anytime.
Anytime you see lights at the back of your mirror, it's like, oh, dang it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
just interacting with law enforcement is just like.
Listen, you don't have anything to worry about.
I know, but still, like you
it
never
makes
know.
you nervous. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
But-
They still have guns.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm,
but I'm just
sad
saying,
to say this,
you're
but
fine.
Yes, I know what you're trying to say. Yeah.
yes, John, we are white males.
Yes.
No, when the first couple times I got pulled over, I was like, adrenaline started pumping, my heart started beating. But I've been pulled over so many times now, like it's just normal.
Like,
I've just
all
gotten
right,
used
let's
to
get
it.
this over with.
All right, what did I do this time, officer?
You caught me.
Oh shoot, man!
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys ready? All right, Stan, you ready for a lesson from Mahler?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Oh,
well,
I'm so excited. I didn't even look at these yet.
school is in session. Well, I only replaced the one from last time. So we got sourdough is the new is the new lesson. We've got osmosis, hip hop, OnlyFans, and brain freeze.
All right, here we
Do the
go.
honors, Stan.
Bring it on. That was a terrible spin. We're going with hip hop.
Hip hop. Let's hear it, John.
Hip hop. All right. So hip hop, I think, started. Well, I don't think. This is a lesson.
Yeah, John. Let's hear it.
Yeah, it
I know
started,
nothing.
it started in the 80s, 90s. In the Bronx, it's a movement of that the African American community made, and so a lot of people confuse it with rap, but I don't think it really is rap. I think it's more about storytelling, and kind of what's going on in the Black community. So like some hip hop people that kind of started that, I think, were like Tupac. No, he's a rapper.
You're not wrong.
And then like
Keep going.
Then it kind of went down south to like Atlanta,
Oh, okay.
and then it's like people are like, "Oh, this is cool. It has a good beat and it tells a cool story."
Yeah.
And that's what hip hop is.
Wow,
What a strong ending
I
there.
feel I
learned so much.
Do you feel so educated?
Educated to the max.
Yeah. Well, you started off strong, which makes sense. You started off with what you knew. It started in the 70s, not the 80s, but
Pretty close.
pretty close, and it did start in the Bronx.
Yeah.
Now, where you got a little bit different is when you said that it started with Tupac, who is based out of California, not the Bronx. But I mean, he was one of the early people in hip hop. But yeah, then it went down to. Did you pick up on some things from that Netflix show I was watching?
Yeah.
That's the only reason I know like anything about it.
Yeah, I was like, how else would John have known that it went down to Atlanta? And,
Yeah. I watched it. Well, I watched a little bit with that show
Yeah.
with you. Not a
Yeah.
whole lot.
yeah, it was super interesting.
It was
When-
interesting.
Whenever so for those of you who obviously don't know what we're talking about because I haven't said anything, it's hip hop
I think it's like
evolution
yeah.
or evolution on Netflix, and but it's really interesting. It talks about the history of hip hop and where it started and where it is now and how just different things.
There is a really funny skit on SNL. It has like Pete Davidson.
And
It has the Roots guy. What's his name?
Questlove.
Questlove in it. It's really
Yeah.
funny.
yeah, and Timothy Chalamet
Yeah.
was the guest on that. Yeah, it's a pretty funny sketch. All right, well, man, I feel good about hip hop, and I feel good about this draft. So today we're having another fight club, and we're doing it at the beach. So
Beach, baby.
Today we are drafting
What's it?
weapons or defense just from things commonly found at the beach.
Which
Or
you
that
guys are
would bring
both
to the beach.
because you're going to the beach soon in Florida, and
Yep.
Stan is going to go to a lake beach soon in Arkansas.
Yeah.
So gotta get you guys prepared in case you come.
I'm
across
going
a
to the
fight.
beach in July too.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, in California,
California, baby.
home of Tupac.
As we just learned.
Yeah, as we just learned. Okay, so
Stan's got the number
Stan,
one.
you've got the first pick.
Well, when I go to the beach, one of my favorite snacks, and this is not what I'm picking. I'm just saying, one of my favorite snacks is salami. And what do you need to eat salami? A knife. You got to cut it. I'm going to bring my salami knife.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
I don't know how many people bring knives to the beach. I also don't know how
Everybody.
many people eat salami.
Everybody. It's a common thing. Everybody eats salami at the beach.
I don't know,
What do we do here,
man.
John? Because that does not seem like a.
It doesn't seem very common. I don't know.
Yeah,
man. If you want to exit, I'll agree with it.
I don't think we can justify knife.
I mean, it's not even just salami. Like, just.
Well,
like, I got to cut my sandwich in half.
salami knife.
Triangle wise. I need a knife.
Triangle wise.
I need a knife.
Yeah, because if you cut your sandwich in half, just like the middle
You're a
part,
monster.
then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said triangle wise.
You didn't have to explain it. Everyone knew what you meant. But you can't bring a knife
Why not?
because it's not a common beach
I
item.
needed to eat my food.
No.
Try again, Stan.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew that wasn't gonna fly. I had to at least try though. Okay. Then I will choose a large beach umbrella because it's got a big old stick on it, and I'm gonna beat you guys with it.
Okay. That is fair.
Yeah, that was on my list, but
That didn't even make my list. It should have.
Oh.
Didn't even think about it.
yeah, I must confess I did have to consult Amy a little bit on what are things commonly found at a beach because
Bikinis.
I've been to a beach one time in my life and I was 4, so not a lot of experience there. But something that we were talking about pre-podcast that made me think that I want this. I'm going to draft a paddle.
That's what I wrote down.
Dang
when John
it.
said
From
that.
a
That's what I was gonna draft.
from like a paddleboard paddle that you would use.
Those things are pretty stout.
I had not even considered it until our pre
Dang it.
Thanks, John.
podcast discussion.
I
so
had that
Gave him an
written
idea.
down.
thanks for that because that'll give me some length and those can be kind of sharp. So
I'll
Pretty-
block you with my giant umbrella.
maybe.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna go for chaos. And what brings more
You're drafting chaos.
what brings more chaos than a Komodo dragon?
What?
What?
No.
Listen, they live on islands. Islands are on beaches. So I'm drafting a Komodo dragon.
This is not in the spirit of the draft. The
No.
draft is you're going to the beach. Not
that
you're
you
on
bring
this
or
some
that are
tropical
commonly
island
found at
where
the beach.
Komodo dragons are found.
If
We
you-
never said where this beach was.
If you go to that beach, no one else is there. That's not like a common beach to go to.
You don't know that.
I know it.
No.
Yes.
Komodo dragons live at the beach.
No, they don't. Because if Komodo dragons
They
lived
live
at the
in
beach,
friggin'
people
Africa.
are not there.
They live in Africa and they eat large mammals that are dying, and they
Are they?
bite them, and their saliva is venomous, and they bite them and they die
No.
a slow
Yeah.
death.
I looked it
No,
up.
we cannot.
Fine. Then I'm drafting crocodiles. Crocodiles are at the beach.
Oh my gosh. You know what? Give them crocodiles. They're in the water.
They also
Also-
live on the
Yeah,
sand.
I mean-
No, okay, so saltwater crocodiles.
I looked up there's freshwater and saltwater.
Yeah, and freshwater crocodiles are not at the beach. Dummy, that's salt water.
It depends. You're going to the lake beach. It depends.
Oh my
This
gosh.
draft is falling apart.
We thought this was so clear, and then both of you guys are just trying to muck it all up.
Fine. I won't draft either. Ah!
Ugh.
I'm drafting a fishing spear.
Fishing. Okay, that's good.
That's a
good
good
pick,
one.
John.
I wish I had thought of that.
Congratulations.
That's actually a really good pick.
Yeah, I
I don't
haven't.
know why I didn't think of that.
Well, I didn't think of it because I've never encountered a fishing spear one day in my life. So
Well, the only time I've ever seen him is on like Survivor or like TV shows where you
yeah,
go and see the native people fishing on the reefs and stuff.
yeah. Is it? So this is a throw. You throw it.
Well, I don't
No,
think
they've got elastic loops on them, so you put the loop around your finger and like grab it up at the top, and then when you release, it's like a slingshot and it shoots it.
Okay. Well, that sounds pretty lethal.
Yeah, I'll block it with my spinning umbrella.
Yeah.
Okay. My next thing, I'm gonna draft.
The ocean.
I'm drafting a fishing net.
A fishing net. You gonna?
I'm gonna throw a net at you and get you all tangled up.
Yeah. Yeah. That's not a bad pick. I sure hope you don't get that spear caught in that net though.
Listen,
It'd be
I'll-
real hard to get out.
No, never. I would never
Never.
get tangled.
Yeah.
I'd
Never.
throw the net first and then spear you when you're caught in the net.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, yeah, those are both solid picks. So I'm going to draft a boogie board and that is going to be what I use
To
mostly as a shield. Yeah, it could be to escape. I hadn't considered that possibility, but it would be smart because if I had to spend too much time in the ocean, I would die. So,
I can't swim that well.
yeah, a boogie board will be useful. I can use it as a shield.
Fair.
I can use it as a blunt force object. I can use it to block John's net, and the spear will probably go through it. But as long as it doesn't go all the way through it into my body, then John is without a spear because it's not coming back to him.
Correct.
So, yeah, I'm gonna go boogie board. So I've got a paddle. So I not only
You've got to.
I'll stand on the
spear
boogie
and a
board
sword.
and I'll paddle.
That's funny. Okay. Oh man, this draft. I have my big large umbrella, and next I'm gonna draft a metal sand trowel, which you use to like scoop sand to make sandcastles and stuff. But those things are kind of sharp on the edge, so that's gonna be like my close range tool. So like
You're
distract
drafting
you
a
with-
hand shovel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna like attack you from long distance and block your spears and whatnot with my umbrella, and then when I get in close, I'm gonna maul you with my hand trowel.
What are the odds Stan's umbrella flies away?
Well, most of the time it's gonna be closed. I'm gonna use it to like poke you and hit you with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
And if it does fly away, I'll hold on to it and I'll go with it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mary Poppins.
All right.
Oh, I get two.
Yeah, I was kind of John had kind of said something as if he thought it was his turn next.
I did think it was my turn.
So
and
I-
I was just like, oh wait.
Wait, it's not me.
I was just gonna write it out and see if he gave us his next pick, but he didn't.
So
do
I'm
it,
not
so.
sure.
It's close. I
Yeah.
caught myself.
Okay. I'm gonna go with rocks. There's rocks at
Okay.
the beach.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw rocks at you. I'm gonna give you a concussion. You're gonna be confused.
I mean, how big are these rocks?
Hand baseball sized.
Okay. Yeah, I guess it depends on. I mean, like the beaches in Maine or like on the East Coast, I'm sure.
Well, apparently we can't have a beach in the tropics because we can't have Komodo dragons.
Yeah, you're right.
So
That's
why?
not something you bring to the beach.
I don't
It's
know.
John.
already there. I'm drafting it to cause chaos.
Rocks are pretty common on most beaches. So. I've never seen been to a beach where a Komodo dragon was pretty common.
Because
So
we've never been to the tropics.
yeah, no, you can't draft a Komodo dragon to drop it. All right, well, I've got. I feel like I need a stabby. I need something to stab you with. Or do I?
You seem like you have a kind of a defense and flee draft so far.
Yeah. You know what? I think I'm gonna draft a sea urchin.
I have that on my list. I was like, I thought sea urchins because then you could just like put a bunch of them around you in a circle, like a lot of them, and
Oh.
then they couldn't get to you because
then
they don't
no
want
one
to step
could
on the
get
sea
to you.
urchin. Exactly.
Or you could
You
get
can-
anyone else.
Yeah.
Well, then you have to have something else that can fight across the sea urchins.
Yeah. I don't like the idea of putting a bunch of sea urchins around me and letting John just shoot at me with a fishing spear. So I think I'll just take one or two and I'll just gonna throw them.
Well, how are you
How are
gonna
you
not
gonna
get?
hold it?
You can't hold it.
Listen, let me figure that out. I've got a paddle. Maybe I'll toss them up and just baseball.
How are you gonna hold? You still have to get it somewhere where
Listen,
you can toss
I'll
it.
figure it
Destroy
out.
The urchin before it gets to your
Yeah,
target.
the urchin is gonna kill Austin.
I don't have any idea how a sea urchin feels.
It's very spiky and it's
I
very
know that.
Very
poisonous.
prickly.
I know that, but I
Yeah.
think I will figure out a way that I will make it work.
If you
All
can't
right?
figure out a way in like 5 seconds right here on the
I
podcast,
think-
what makes you think you can do it in an expedient manner on the beach?
Listen, it's on the thing. I've got my boogie board. I go just like that. Boom.
All right.
Both of you are dead.
Okay.
Sea urchin to the face.
I think Austin's gonna end up killing himself.
No,
I think it's very likely.
never.
Okay.
Oh, that's so funny.
all right. So I'm gonna draft it's my pick, right?
Yeah.
My next draft is going to be a little bit more defensively draft pick. I'm going to go with a life jacket.
Go float in the ocean.
No, that and it's going to protect me from Austin's sea urchins that he's going to throw at me. It protects a large portion of your body.
It's not going to protect your face.
You're not going to be that accurate. We've seen you throw a football.
I don't. We already figured it out. I'm not going to throw it. I'm
He's
going to
hit it with
my
boogie board.
paddleboard.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, and it's going to help protect me from Stan's umbrella and his little stabby thing, whatever that is.
I'm going for your jugular. They don't cover up your jugular.
Listen, it doesn't cover. It's not perfect, but it does protect a
better
large
than
portion
nothing.
of your body.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
My next thing that I will pick, I am. You know what? This is good. This could take my job. I'm not good at these drafts, but I think it's really cool. I think it'd be helpful, and if I draft it, you guys couldn't use it. And I'm drafting sand. I'm gonna throw it in your eyes. I'm gonna throw. You can't. Have you ever got sand in your eyes?
Yeah,
you can't,
it hurts.
You
Yeah.
can't see. It's like what do I do? And then
Yeah.
boom, dead. 'Cause
I
you
also
have a
wear
spear.
sunglasses every time I'm at the beach.
Well, unless you draft sunglasses, you won't have them. So
Yeah.
I hope
They
that's
are-
I hope
they
that's
are
your
on my
last
list.
pick.
Austin drafts sunglasses.
No, I'm not going to draft sunglasses. I'm going to draft something even better. I'm going to draft goggles. Because then, if I do go in the ocean, I can go underwater and I can still see, and you're not going to be able to see me, and boom, sneak attack.
I'm not going in the ocean. That's where your sea urchins are.
Yeah, but so that'll help me also
Find the sea urchins.
retrieve additional sea urchins.
You gotta
But-
restock on ammo.
Yeah. I would just be like, hold on, guys, and then I'll run in the ocean real quick, and
Oh,
I'll
man.
first off to research where do sea urchins live.
You don't know where they live.
I mean, besides the
never gonna
ocean,
find one.
besides the ocean, no, I sure
You're
don't.
never gonna find one.
Yeah.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Yeah. So the goggles just render John's sand useless
Moot.
for me. But this guy over here, he doesn't. Sunglasses aren't going to do anything.
Not gonna do anything.
Yeah.
You
Stan's
won't,
going to die first.
you won't get close enough to get sand around my umbrella. My umbrella will block your sand.
What do you think a fishing spear is going to do to your?
Well, I'm gonna be spinning the umbrella so it'll go through and then like catch it and he won't have a fishing spear anymore.
Okay.
I don't.
Um,
That's how it
wait.
works,
so did you
but-
draft something? Did I miss
Not
that?
yet. No.
Okay.
I'm sitting here thinking. Okay, so I am gonna draft my brother-in-law.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. He's coming. He's actually coming to the beach with me in July.
He's not commonly found at the beach.
He is in July.
Oh my gosh! If I can't have a
He
Komodo
was-
dragon, you can't have a person.
He was in the military.
You
He's
guys
combat trained.
need to stop.
Listen, if I can't have animals,
People are
you can't
commonly
have-
found at the beach.
So are animals.
not Komodo dragons.
Crocodiles are at the beach. Alligators, they're all at the beach. If I can't have them, you can't have people.
I am also. You can't do it.
That's unfortunate. That is
You
so
too.
unfortunate.
Always trying to break the rules.
I thought that was a legitimate thing. People go to the beach all the time. Why can't I?
You could have
Draft
a
another
rando,
person.
and you can
A
have
rando?
Then you can
Why would I pick a rando when I know my military trained brother-in-law is going to be there?
Because he's not normally there.
He's
You can have
coming with me when I go this summer.
You can draft a Florida tourist.
I don't want a Florida tourist. Florida man.
Yeah. I mean,
Although some of the Florida men,
get them on some bath salts and they'll do some crazy shit. You know.
zombie.
Come on, guys. We're so
What do I got
close.
left? I don't have much left. I was having a hard time with this draft. I thought that was going to be my snake in the hole.
ace in the hole.
Oh, snake in a hole. Maybe I'll pick a snake. Dig a hole. Okay, I guess. I don't know. All right. Okay, here we go.
Draft the sun.
I'm gonna draft a big beach towel,
Okay.
Okay.
and my beach towel I'm gonna use to strangle you.
You'll never get close
Okay.
enough.
Oh, I will get close enough because I'm faster than you.
You are faster than us, but I'll tangle you with my net. It's fine.
Also, John in sand is. John
I've
struggles
seen
in
John
sand.
in sand,
No,
and he does not move quickly.
I move quick enough.
Yeah. All right. So you end with a beach umbrella, hand shovel, some rocks, and a beach towel.
This is such a bad draft.
I end with a paddle, a boogie board, a sea urchin, and goggles.
Wait, why did we let him draft an animal when we didn't let you draft an animal or me draft?
Because you're convinced that I'll kill myself, and we're fine with that.
I guess that's true.
And then, John, you got a fishing spear, fishing net, life jacket, and sand. You, quite honestly, have the best draft. So some honorable mentions real quick. I thought about drafting sunscreen, and so I was going to rub sunscreen all over my body, quickly jump in the water so it gets all oily, and then you guys won't be able to, it'd slip right off you.
No, I was thinking the spray sunscreen so I could spray in your eyeballs.
I thought bug spray.
I
for
was
that
thinking
purpose.
a glass bottle,
Yeah, beer bottle.
Ooh,
beer
yeah.
bottle.
That's a good one.
But
Yeah.
I mean, I knew I wasn't ever going to draft any kind of food again.
You don't want to draft lunch?
Lunch?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that didn't work.
I thought about drafting crabs and digging a hole and putting a bunch of crabs in the bottom of it.
With your little hand shovel, you're going to dig a big hole?
You think you're going to have time to dig a big hole?
I'll dig it when you aren't looking.
Never.
Yeah, while you're working on trying to untangle your spear from your net, he's gonna take that time to dig a hole and fill it with crabs.
Listen, I didn't draft it, okay?
Okay, well, that's going to do it for this week's episode. Again, make sure to head to Twitter on Wednesday at noon or within 5 days from Wednesday at noon, and you can vote and let us know who you think is going to emerge from this draft
Victorious.
alive.
Probably none of us.
Yeah, we'll all figure out a way to kill ourselves. John will shoot himself in the foot with the spear, and then he'll be stranded. No one will help him.
Austin will kill himself with a sea urchin.
Yeah.
He'll poke himself in the eyeball.
Well, okay. If I poke myself in the eyeball with the sea urchin, I'm a dummy.
While you're wearing goggles.
I mean, stands that the best chance of not killing himself.
Yeah.
So
The best
But-
chance of killing you two.
He has the worst chance of staying alive
Why?
for
obvious reasons.
obvious reasons.
No.
And
I've
that's
got a
going to do
shield.
it.
I've got a shield, and I've got a long distance weapon. I've got a short distance weapon. I got rocks and a beach towel. Yeah.
No.
It's a great draft.
Yeah, it is a great draft. And stay tuned until next week to when we're going to have another great draft because
They're all great.
So we'll catch you next week.
Solid ending.
Have a good one.
See you guys.
Bye.